Due diligence is the process of conducting a thorough investigation and evaluation of a business before purchasing it. The goal is to identify any potential risks, liabilities, or other issues that could affect the value of the business or you as a buyer, your ability to operate it successfully. So in this video, after you've got a sale and purchase in place, I'll give you some of the things to check when you're doing a due diligence. Now, this is not a complete list and it should be treated as a guide only. I recommend you engage the services of both a lawyer and an accountant to be sure you are not missing anything and to ensure you have a complete understanding of the business that you are wanting to buy. So we'll start with financial information. Now, the financial information of the business is the most crucial aspect to due diligence. You should analyse financial statements, tax returns, and other financial data available to assess the financial health of the company. Now, look for trends in revenue, gross profit margin, net profit margin, and obviously returns on investment. Now, check the sources of revenue and whether the business is over-reliant on one particular customer or product. Look for inconsistencies and maybe potential red flags. Calculate financial ratios such as gross profit margin, net profit margin, and return on investment, and see how they benchmark to similar businesses in the market. Analyse the expenses to ensure they are reasonable and again in line with industry standards. Review any significant expenses and the frequency of these expenses. Identify any unusual or inconsistent expenses such as irregular payments to vendors or excessive salaries to key employees. Look at the business's cash flow, including cash flows in and out, to ensure that there's enough cash to cover expenses and debts and trading. Verify the financial information provided is accurate and complete by checking the source documents. Now, you do that via bank statements, inland revenue returns, and of course invoices. Now, it's essential to ensure that the business is complying with all legal and regulatory requirements. Review all contracts the business has entered into, including customer contracts, vendor contracts, employment contracts. Look for any unfavourable terms or clauses that may be detrimental to the business, and confirm any contracts are transferable. Verify the business has the necessary licenses and permits to operate. So go a little bit further, check whether any licenses or permits are set to expire soon, and ensure the business is complying with employment laws, environment laws, and industry-specific regulations. Identify any potential liabilities or risks, such as legal claims or violations of those regulations. Now, check for history of legal disputes or litigation involving the business. Understand the nature of those disputes and the outcome, and any potential liabilities or risks that may follow on from those disputes. Sales and marketing. View the business's market and industry trends, potential opportunities and competition. Assess the business's competitive advantage, unique selling proposition, and target customers. Evaluate the business's sales and marketing strategies, the customer base, and the competitive landscape that the business operates in. Check out the business's marketing strategies, including advertising and promotions and online presence. Is the marketing expense generating an adequate return on the investment? Now, analyse the effectiveness of the sales team and identify any potential opportunities to increase revenue. Evaluate the business's branding and advertising and obviously the social media presence. Review the customer database and look at customer demographics, their purchasing behaviour and customer satisfaction. Identify any key customers and evaluate their market share and strategies to retain them. Now, the operation of the business is really important for its ongoing success, so you need to review the operations that include production processes, inventory management, identify any bottlenecks or inefficiencies that could affect profitability from stock, calculate the business's production costs and the quality of its products or services, understand how the business's products or services are produced, including raw materials, manufacturing processes, or quality control procedures. Now, while you're there, review the supply chain, including suppliers, vendors, and logistics. Understand the supplier base, delivery times, and costs. Evaluate the stock management system and the level of stock turnover, the level of stock revenue, including stock levels, aged stock, and obsolescence risk. So the intellectual property of any business is a valuable asset for those business. So you need to list the patents, trademarks, copyrights, trade secrets owned by the business. Check they are valid, in good standing, and have no pending legal disputes. Ensure the business has the legal right to use any intellectual property that is crucial to its operations. Identify any potential infringements or claims or risks. Analyze licensing agreements or royalties received from the use of this intellectual property. Now review the copyrights owned by the business, including the software codes, content and media. Identify any trade secrets owned by the business. Now those include the obvious things: customer list, supplier relationships and proprietary technology. Ensure the business has adequate measures to protect those items. Human resources, well, businesses can't run without people, so review employee records, contracts, benefits packages, understand the organisational structure, the employee turnover, and any potential issues or disputes. Check whether the business is in compliance with all the local labour laws such as wage, hour laws, workplace safety regulations, and identify any potential liabilities or risk. Look at the employee turnover rate and evaluate the effectiveness of the company's own HR policies and procedures, and identify any key employees and assess their value to the business. Are they replaceable? So technology and IT structure, well, you need computers to help run a business, don't you? So evaluate the business's technology and IT infrastructure. Identify potential risks such as outdated hardware or software, cybersecurity threats, or data privacy concerns. Evaluate businesses' hardware and software infrastructure, including servers, workstations, and software applications. Check whether any upgrades or replacements are necessary. Analyse the effectiveness of the IT policies and any procedures, and identify any areas for improvement. Review the disaster recovery and business continuity plans in case of a technology-related incident. Using professionals such as accountants, lawyers and business brokers can be a valuable resource for due diligence. Now, these professionals have expertise in specific areas and can provide insights and guidance on the process. For example, an accountant can help review financial documents, a lawyer can review legal and contract and agreements, and a business broker can help negotiate the terms of the sale and the appraisal value of the business. Now, there's some common other mistakes to avoid when you buy a business, and I go through those mistakes in this video here. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. See you again.